tell. Is this on?
Why can't you figure this out? Figure it out!
Break the wall, break down the walls. Flip over the back to front and watch the wall. Baby, you know you're Judas and I'm your priest. Baby, what I got is not from the least.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
I really feel right now like the events of this week in wrestling are literally helping our show. There is somebody that's a huge fan of ours, and they are just giving us lots and lots of ammo to talk about.
Yes.
First, Raw was such a pile of it was like a symphony of errors and mishaps and garbage that I have so much to talk about. Just a symphony of garbage.
Yeah.
And then SmackDown, Kofi can't earn his title opportunity. No, his friends have to earn it for him.
Right.
What?
But we can get into that later, but I've got a little theory on that.
This might be the longest podcast we've ever done. We'll see. I don't know.
We'll see. There's so much. I mean,
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre, the second to last Raw of the season. Mm-hmm. You know, WrestleMania is the end.
Right.
Is standing tall on Raw. I just beat Ambrose.
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row.
I killed him.
He's not in the main title.
Ago.
He's not in the second. He's not in the main event. There's not even a title. He's going to lose to Reigns, and he's standing tall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a must win. By the way, every match is a must winner right now.
Yeah.
And they're all faces. And I don't know how does The Miz lose? How does Reigns lose?
Well,
You're telling me that Finn Balor's going to lose as the demon?
Who?
All of these people are winning at WrestleMania. Kofi, Rollins, Becky. How does Becky not win?
I can't
She's
wait.
in the main event.
I can't wait to get my pay-per-view prediction championship.
I swear to God,
Yeah.
if I'm in the snow and freezing my ass off and don't get the payoffs, I'm gonna murder somebody.
I'm not saying they're
I will
all
help.
gonna. I'm not saying they're all gonna lose, but they're not all gonna win.
My point is that they're not. But these are storylines that need payoffs at WrestleMania.
Right. Look, it wouldn't be the first time that like all the faces have won at Mania.
Okay.
Like think of WrestleMania 25.
Yeah.
Michaels won.
Yeah.
Triple H won.
Yeah.
Michael 25. Michael's lost to Taker,
Oh yeah, sorry.
but that's a
But
face.
Taker's a face. So
Yeah, but Michael's won. Like he won.
they both won.
He won best
Triple
match.
H won. Cena won. Rey Mysterio won. Like all the good guys won that one.
Were there any heels that
Well,
won?
Undertaker wasn't a heel, was he? In that
No, no,
match?
no.
Yeah, he was just Undertaker. So.
He was just Undertaker.
Undertaker's
He
been a
was
babyface
Yeah.
for 14 years. Ever since he returned as the Phenom.
Yeah. Like, I think the only team that you could say was maybe a heel that won was The Miz and John Morrison, but they're fighting, like, Carlito and his brother, which no one cared about them. They liked Miz and Morrison.
But the thing is, back then, you had the WWE Championship, and you had... And that was really, that was the only title of importance.
Yeah, the WWE and the World Heavyweight.
Yeah, but what was the World Heavyweight title that year?
It was Cena versus Edge versus Big Show.
Okay, so they were both important, but you had two titles that were important. Now, there's so many titles that are like a big deal now.
Well, Mysterio versus JBL is for the IC title.
Yeah.
I forget what the US title was.
Okay, so
if it was
look,
around.
you're
Was that
telling...
it wasn't Cena Big Show. No, because Big Show was in the World Championship.
Yeah, Cena, Big Show, and Edge were in the World Championship.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Basically, there's a chance.
I don't see how some of these matches don't go that way.
Right.
Looking at him, I could see Samoa Joe beating Ray because who
Yeah.
cares?
Of course.
You know what I mean?
If that doesn't happen, I'm going to be pissed.
Right.
That's almost like the outcome we want, though. It's another one where we
Yeah,
want it.
Samoa Joe has to
He needs
win
to
that one.
retain.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully he'll murder Dominic next week. You would have thought that would have happened.
There'll be a backlash. It'll be Ray and Dominic
Although
versus Joe.
if he does kill Dominic, then Ray probably does win at Mania.
Right,
But, yeah. And then they have a program on, Backlash, and Saudi Mania. They'll have a
Saudi Mania.
rematch, and then
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, there's a lot to talk about. A lot of garbage. But you know what isn't garbage? Are the 6 new patrons that signed up on Patreon this week.
That is not
Nice.
garbage.
No, it is not. You want to do the honors, Eric?
I'll do them.
All right.
All right, so we got Dan the Champion, Panther, Ian Richmond, Kevin Minier,
Yeah.
Mark Borick,
Broick.
Adrian Milligan,
Adrian
Millington. I should just say him at like his worst, like John Travolta them. And then we got Kyle Foxton.
Yeah. And
The Fox.
Nadell.
Yeah.
Nadell Dazzy.
Kyle the Fox Foxton.
Fidel Castro is one of them.
Right.
Right.
So if you want to be like them, just go to patreon.com/what's-worth-wrestling for exclusive recaps and rewards you can't get anywhere else.
You can't
Anywhere
get it.
else.
Like the WrestleMania recap, that's going to be on Patreon.
Yes.
You could get it nowhere.
Parking tailgate shenanigans. That might be on Patreon.
It might be,
God,
yeah.
we're gonna be in the cold
So,
the entire WrestleMania. We have to be in the cold before too.
nut up.
I'll be in the car.
Nut up.
You want a one-on-one
Well, like,
with
remember-
Joe Pisano? I'll be in the car.
Wait, what?
One-on-one. Exclusive.
What? You going to get a Hummer in the car?
Even better.
Like, remember when we went
Hummer
to
in
Dallas?
The Hummer. After in a Hummer now.
Meet me in the back seat.
Hummer in the Hummer.
Remember when we went to Dallas and we went up to random people? We were doing like the fuck, marry, kills, the push fire.
Remember
berries.
how warm and delicious it was outside?
warm and delicious.
Delicious.
Yeah.
It was so nice.
Look,
and
so
warm.
if I pull up the weather for New York right now,
Oh, God.
for Thursday, the high is 60, the low is 47.
It's not so bad.
It's not terrible.
All right.
That's a hoodie weather.
It won't. It's,
I might
and
be
it's-
in shorts.
Oh, I might put on my hoodie and then put one of our shirts over it.
There
Sure.
you go.
There won't be a lot of wind. There's never a lot of wind anyway in New York, so
yeah,
it'll be fine.
That's Chicago. That's the windy city.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, when it's cold here, there's always winds in Houston, and it
Yeah.
always makes it way colder.
And the humidity, because the air's always damp. That's what always feels colder.
Okay.
Anyways,
You better
It's a
lock
dry
it up.
cold.
You better lock it up.
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 Andrew hates
hey, remember Wedding Crashers? No, I love the movie, but what are we doing here? That's like from 14 years ago.
Hey,
It was
Andrew-
like 2.2 seconds.
Andrew, lock,
Lock it up.
Okay.
Jesus.
Well,
Gas
How
it
many
up.
Batman quotes? We have about 7 days of Batman quotes on the show. We do 2.3 seconds of Wedding Crashes.
Yeah.
That's it.
That-
Shut it down.
that was 11 years ago.
That was 11. Okay.
Idiot.
Holds up.
Wow.
When was,
does.
When was Dark Knight? It has to be.
That's what I just said 11 years ago.
Oh, when was
That's
Wedding
Dark Knight.
Crashes?
14.
Was it?
Yeah. I'm like the
Both in the
encyclopedia
past.
for
Captain
when we're.
IMDb over here.
I'm like the encyclopedia for when were movies released.
clearly.
That's it.
Release dates.
Yeah, I know that. So, anyways, moving on from Wedding Crashes and The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
The announce team kicks off Monday Night Raw. They tell us that Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda will main event WrestleMania for the first time ever, making history. OMG.
Yeah.
OMG.
I guess this technically is making history.
It
this is
is.
like the one time you could actually say they're actually making history.
actually making
and it's
history.
like a legit thing.
Yeah. The only problem with this is Charlotte and Becky and Ronda have literally been saying this for months.
That's true.
That we are main eventing WrestleMania.
Yes.
We are main eventing WrestleMania.
Right.
True. You know.
Because did Rollins ever say, when I face Lesnar in the main event of WrestleMania?
No, but his title shot says he gets to fight in the main event of WrestleMania by winning the Rumble.
Oh, so he's fighting Ronda
I guess there'll be like 2 rings going on at the same time.
simultaneously.
The top like 4 feuds every year, except for this year because they are announcing it ahead of time.
Right.
Yeah.
But like every year, the top 4 feuds, they
say
all
it.
say main event, main event, main event, main event.
One of the many main events.
Right, but they all claim to be the main event. and
Angle
then-
versus Corbin? Main event.
That's the main event. For
No.
sure.
It's going to be on main event, the show. That's what
That's what that meant. Yeah.
I mean, Angle Corbin will probably be between like Kofi winning the title and the women's title match.
No, actually, it'll
So
be
that'll be a better main event.
it'll be the main event of the pre-show.
yeah.
Jeez.
So
I'm still holding out that John Cena's showing up.
Yeah, same here.
yeah, I mean, I think
Yeah.
they expect it. Hopefully,
Okay.
it happens. But they also, although who knows if Kurt could even have a good match with Cena at this point after what we've seen from Kurt.
Right.
So
It's so bad. So the announce team also tells us that the three of them will compete in a Beat the Clock challenge tonight against a member of the Riot Squad.
Okay.
Why? But
To
why?
determine the number
Poor-
one... Wait, no.
Poor Riot Squad. Like,
Yeah.
To see
Let's
who
bury them in
enters
the ground.
first in... No.
But exactly. Usually there's a reason you do a Beat the Clock challenge.
Like, you name a stipulation.
And then they even said, and we have these matches for bragging rights. Bragging rights?
I beat a jobber quicker than you.
Right. I beat this jobber quicker than you beat that jobber.
Yeah,
we all beat them in under 2 minutes. We should all high five.
If you're
Yeah.
gonna do this, it should be whoever wins gets to decide the stipulation.
Oh, wait, it's a triple threat, so there is no stipulations.
Yeah, but you could still make it, a Hell in a Cell match if you fucking
Whoever
want
wins
to.
doesn't have one arm tied behind their back.
Like
for the
if
first
I
2
was
minutes.
if I was
Right.
Becky, I'd be like, no submissions. Can't do a submission hold.
There you go.
Even though it's her thing, but
Yeah, but
still
it's her
Ronda
thing, too.
has. But Ronda's is the worst.
Yeah.
Hers is devastating. But yeah, there's no reason to do.
so is Charlotte's apparently.
well, yeah.
Apparently.
When she bends back,
Everyone
it's
but
over.
Asuka can escape the fucking figure eight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, there's no reason to do this. Ronda Rousey comes out to the ring. She gets a loud reaction, lots of cheers and boos. It's not just boos. There was a lot of cheers there too. Once Ronda gets in the ring, though, the crowd chants, "We want Becky." Ronda says, for the first time ever, women will main event WrestleMania. You're welcome. She drops the mic and starts to leave. But then she comes back, picks up the mic, and promises that she will tap out Becky and Charlotte at the same time.
How? Please explain that to me.
On each
Ronda.
arm.
She's going to do it.
She's going to do it. Look, Natalya did like a double sharpshooter that one time.
That
right?
was hot garbage.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Hot garbage.
So she drops the mic again and starts to leave, but then she goes back again, picks up the mic and says, I don't know what a Beat the Clock challenge is.
Neither do we.
Sounds like another one of your stupid gimmicks, so let's get this over with. I actually agree with Ronda there, because it is stupid.
Yeah,
and
but again,
pointless.
she's almost approaching that fourth wall territory again.
Right.
I mean,
Stay
it's-
away
it's-
from that fourth wall.
It's not even close
Just leave it
to
be.
what she's done. So it's
yeah.
I mean, the Beat the Clock challenge is
I mean, if she had said, like, oh, that sounds like one of those stupid wrestling gimmicks.
right.
I
mean, don't forget, I'm the Beat the Cock challenge winner.
You are.
I'm the champion. I'm the
You
Beat the
are.
Cock champion.
No one's going to challenge you on that one.
That's a podcast classic moment from a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So the Riot Squad comes out, but then Becky comes out to huge cheers. Awesome. Becky says, I'm the reason why we are the main event of WrestleMania, and you know how it'll end with your title above my head and your skull beneath my foot. Then Charlotte comes out in a brand new robe and says she's the reason why they are main eventing WrestleMania. Which in Vince's eyes is probably the truth.
Yes.
So first up, we have Ronda Rousey versus Sarah Logan with Liv, Ruby, Becky, and Charlotte ringside. Logan runs away from Ronda at the start of the match. Why does she care about the Beat the Clock challenge?
Right. Seriously.
Because I'm going to fuck over the person I'm facing. That's why.
Okay.
Why do the Bills care to try to knock off another team when they've been out of the playoffs for 6 weeks?
Because
Six
they
weeks?
just want to win. It's not about like how you like.
But
oh,
she
how
got the
long
upper
you're
hand
in.
by playing that stupid game with her.
Yeah, for like 2 seconds.
Anyway, a minute and 25 later.
Well, Ronda chases Sarah around the ring. Sarah gets back in. Ronda follows her, and then Sarah puts her in a cloverleaf submission. Ronda then climbs the ropes with just her arms. I thought that was really cool. And then she put Logan in a triangle while hanging off the ropes. After that, Ronda makes Logan tap to the armbar in like, a minute 25.
This was all in a minute 25.
Yeah.
Right.
Not even a minute 30.
No. Next up, we have Charlotte versus Ruby Riott. Charlotte locked in the figure eight, but Ruby held out before Charlotte could beat the clock.
Now, how long would you say that Ruby held on here?
Longer than Asuka.
Thank you.
What a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, ridiculous. So once the time limit ends, the match is just over. Like, that's it. Like, you don't even win. It's just over because what's the point?
Right.
So Ruby doesn't even tap. Charlotte just lets go, and that's
What's
it.
the point, indeed?
That's the end of the match.
What's the point, indeed?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what we're all asking.
And then last but not least, we have Becky versus Liv Morgan. Charlotte hit Becky with a big boot before the match started. Becky then rolled up Liv Morgan for the win to beat Ronda's time by 7 seconds. And then Becky celebrated in the ring instead of attacking Charlotte for kicking her in the face, and Charlotte's standing right outside the ring.
Yeah.
Don't go after her, even though she just fucking kicked you in the face.
Right.
But Becky has beaten Ronda's time, so now Becky has so much momentum.
Yeah.
Going into WrestleMania.
That's really what this was. Like, whoever wins gets the momentum.
Yeah.
Like, they should just hand him a briefcase that says, like,
You know,
momentum
going into
on it.
last year's WrestleMania, I remember how much momentum Roman Reigns had.
Yeah.
Right.
It's so much momentum.
Yeah.
So much momentum.
Too much.
Asuka.
Too much momentum.
Tons of momentum.
Oh, so much
Shinsuke.
momentum.
All momentum.
Yeah.
I think
Sometimes
the momentum's overrated, folks.
you can have too much momentum.
Yeah.
and you just run right past your goal.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So next week they announced that Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda will team up to officially bury the Riot Squad. And it's I'm actually, my sources are telling me it's another beat the clock challenge, and whoever buries their person alive first wins the beat the clock challenge.
Nice.
But you literally have to bury them alive, and they have to stop breathing.
And it'll be under 2 minutes.
Under 2 minutes, yeah.
Oh, and can they coexist? Spoiler alert, no.
Right.
No. But we'll have to watch it.
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm guessing Ronda makes all three of them tap at the same time. And she's like,
Just by looking at them, she just goes like,
yeah.
and they go,
They tap. Liv will shoot herself in the face. Just pull out a gun.
She'll be like, where's Brie? Brie, come kick me in the face again.
God forbid. Yeah.
So, moving on, we have Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush. And if Balor wins, he gets to face Lashley for the IC title at Mania. Eric, this is all your fault.
Hit it.
Well, but it didn't happen. It didn't officially happen.
I mean, okay,
I'm trying to limit how many times I hit it.
fine.
But yeah, Eric, you were right. You were right, and I hate you for it. However, Lio Rush says he isn't cleared to compete, so Lashley's partner tonight is Jinder Mahal.
Oh, shit. Ashley should have said. This just got worse for me. Here's the deal.
Who the
here's what
fuck
Lashley should have
decided
done.
that?
And he's a bad guy. He should have beaten the living shit out of Jinder the minute the bell rang, and then just be like, "Okay, Finn, it's a one-on-one match."
Yeah.
Beat the living hell out
Well,
of him.
it can't be a one-on-one match because, you know, they're going to have a one-on-one match at Mania. We can't see that match before Mania.
No, we can't see it before Mania.
Oh, wait.
So next week we see Jin and Fender.
Jin and Fender. Hey,
Fender.
Jinder Mahal was a WWE champion.
He was.
Bobby Lashley wasn't. Finn Balor wasn't. So, excuse me.
Well, Finn was kind of...
He's like the biggest jobber in the company again.
He was. He went
But-
from like being able to. No one could beat him.
No one
Yeah.
could beat him.
No one could beat him for like
beat-
8 months.
Like Orton twice.
Three times.
He beat Shinsuke like 2 or
Twice,
3 times.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, he couldn't lose.
No.
I don't think he even beat AJ, or I don't think AJ beat him on the first attempt.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, he took it from him, though.
He took it from him, but it was at like a SmackDown.
Yeah, it was on a.
It was like a house show in like Buffalo.
No.
Wasn't it?
No. That's when he won the U.S. title.
Yeah, it was like
It was the SmackDown before Survivor Series.
it
'cause
was,
that's what
and
took-
they were in London taping, and like the news broke
Right, that's
in the
right.
middle of the day. Like,
And they reported it.
Yes.
And then when they aired it, they acted like it was live.
yes, they did.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So on this match, Balor was distracted by both Singh brothers and Lio Rush. At one point, Balor hit the sling blade, but Lashley didn't know what it was, I guess. So he fell wrong. It was really bad. Balor dives onto everyone outside the ring, and then he hits Mahal with the coup de grace for the win. And then, so that means he gets the IC title match at Mania. But then Vince came out and he was like, actually, Finn, you're not going around. No, I'm just kidding. But I was kind of almost expecting that.
If you're going, I need to see it.
Yes.
I need to see the demon. Show it to me.
I can actually
Show it to me.
I can kind of see it, Finn.
And then after
Show
the
it
match,
to me.
Lashley...
Show it to me. Tommy Maddox.
Tommy Maddox. Lashley beats up Mahal and the Singh brothers after the match while Balor celebrates on the stage.
Huh.
So that's great. Next up, we see Elias in Times Square. He's about to play a song when a random guy with a guitar interrupts him and he wants to play. And then Elias is like, you suck, get out of here. Oh, man.
Oh, live team.
And then that guy started singing. And you know what? He sucked. So I agreed with Elias on that.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Go away.
Right. Next up, we have Aleister Black and Ricochet versus The Revival.
Finally, they'll lose here.
This match was a lot of fun. Aleister hit Dash and Dawson with the Black Mass at the same time, and then Ricochet hit the 630 for the win.
For the what?
For the win.
Oh.
Good.
And new Raw Tag Team Champion.
No, that'll be at Mania.
Hold on.
Maybe.
How many times have they beaten them one-on-one?
Twice.
One-on-one?
Yeah.
They've had one-on-one matches?
2-on-2, I mean,
Oh, okay, yeah.
One team versus one team.
I guess twice now? Yeah.
2 times they beat them clean. It was clean. Spickety spotless clean. And they don't even have a title shot as of this moment.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hold on. Actually, I'm hearing right now if they beat Revival next week, they will get a title shot at WrestleMania.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And who reported that? Come on.
Yahoo, fuck you in the face.
Very good. Very
Yahoo Mars.
Yeah.
Yahoo Mars. This is their first report and last.
That's great.
Yeah. But after the match, the Revival make the ring announcer say, and still the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Revival.
And they celebrated.
Yeah, they
just
did. Like
lost.
they just fucking won them.
You basically just lost to like 2 rookies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again. Oh my God.
Yeah. So next up, Drew McIntyre comes to the ring. He reminds us of what he did to Roman 2 weeks ago. Talks about Roman's family, like, please think of your family. Don't accept this match, even though I'm challenging you. And if you don't accept this match, I won't have a match at WrestleMania.
And he's still talking about Joe.
And you look like a win.
His real name is Joe, and we found out. Why would we just call him Joe Reigns?
Yeah, Joe
Why
Reigns.
wouldn't we call him that?
Hey,
What the
Joe
fuck
Reigns.
is Roman?
Yeah.
You revealed to us,
And then
My fake wrestling name is Roman Reigns.
like when Kofi stopped being Jamaican,
Yeah.
he didn't go back to it.
Right.
no,
That's it.
Yeah.
yeah,
No more accent, Lana. You don't go back.
Yeah.
It's Joe Reigns from now on.
yes.
Okay.
And then in 3 weeks it'll be just Joe.
Right.
Yeah.
Here comes Joe.
Joeman.
Sorry,
Joeman James.
Joe Joman.
So Roman comes out. He gets face to face with McIntyre, accepts his challenge, says, "Don't ever talk about my family," and then he attacks him. And Joeman was in control until McIntyre hit him with a low blow.
Another low blow.
McIntyre then hits James with a Claymore kick, and then he leaves. And
This again.
And then backstage,
Yeah.
what's Dean Ambrose's real name?
Jonathan Good.
Backstage, Jonathan Goodman challenges
Judman.
Drew Galloway.
John Goodman
John
challenged.
Goodman.
To a last man standing match, and Drew accepts.
Good Johnman.
So Ambrose
Dean,
was just sitting backstage watching Roman.
what were you
get-
doing when Roman was getting low blowed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's like, ooh, when Drew gets back here,
If he walks by me-
I'm gonna challenge him
Yeah.
to a match. I'm gonna
like
lose.
things
later.
have been so heated, and then they're just talking to each other
Right.
backstage. Hey, I want to fight you. Okay,
Like what is Ambrose thing is like, wow, like I wasn't on Raw last week, and last time I saw Drew McIntyre, he murdered me.
He
Right.
murdered my face.
He murdered
Well,
me
in
in
the face.
but he's a fringe.
Oh, that's right. He's a lunatic.
He's too fringy. Like when you're a fringe.
Yeah.
I can't even. So
You get that Red Rowdies song, Red Roosters, whatever.
Red Rooster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on. Next up, we have Sasha Banks versus Natalya.
Same old Monday Night Raw.
With Bailey and Beth Phoenix ringside. God. And then Nia and Tamina come out and attack everyone.
Yay.
But this time, Beth Phoenix beats both of them up and gives Tamina a glam slam.
Again.
and it looked awful.
Or at least it was supposed to be that. I blame Tamina.
Yeah.
Later in the night, a furious Sasha tells Charlie Caruso backstage that they'll take on all challengers at WrestleMania.
Spoiler alert.
They do.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the latest inductees to the WWE Hall of Fame broken by Yahoo Sports. We have Bret Hart and Jimmy Hart of the Hart Foundation.
Well, Jim Hart. Jim Neinhart.
Oh, sorry, I wrote Jimmy Hart.
yeah.
What the fuck? Jim Neidhart.
Well, why is he
Jim
not
the
going in
Anvil
with them?
Neidhart.
Why is he not going in with
Yeah,
them?
exactly.
He
Yeah.
should be, because he
Right.
was a big part of them early.
Yeah.
But I guess this is the year of tag teams and stables.
I just think it's so dumb.
DX, Harlem Heat, the Hart Foundation.
Was Jim Neidhart
No.
in by himself?
no.
No.
No. It's like, who's all those people that we didn't really think could make it in by themselves, but we want to put them in?
Yeah. Oh, and there's also other members of the Hart Foundation, but they've all died tragic deaths.
All of them.
I saw something on Instagram where it showed like an intro to, I think, a Saturday Night's Main Event, which is one of my favorite matches, by the way.
Yeah.
But this is the promo, and I'm leaving the gaps because this is how they did it, and it was all close-ups.
Was there the music?
Hi. No, it was like quiet. Maybe it was really, really low. Hi, I'm Bret Hart. And I'm Jimmy Hart. And I'm Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Yeah.
And together, we're the Hart Foundation. And we faced the British Bulldogs in a 2 out of 3 elimination bout. No, there was nothing elimination about it. It was just a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just like, it was a horrible, horrible promo. The Hart Foundation was not about cutting promos. They were about good wrestling.
The thing is, they had a mouthpiece and still couldn't cut promos.
But I'll give them this. Their best part, and I watched them throughout my whole entire youth, their best part was when they were heels to DX's face when they went back and forth from Canada to U.S.
Yeah.
Their faces in Canada, heels in the U.S.
Right.
It just worked so well. It was amazing.
And there was, the British Bulldog, Owen Hart, Brian Pillman. I mean,
Yeah, Pillman was involved too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
but
And then Jim the Anvil, and then he went over to DX, and then that was just for
and then
5 minutes.
DX betrayed
Then betrayed him
him.
immediately.
Yeah.
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 So we watch the video package, and then after that, we see Natalya crying in the ring.
Yeah, Daddy. So,
Yeah. Backstage, Charlie Caruso interviews Kurt Angle, who says he's thankful that Samoa Joe came to Raw tonight to have a match with him because, fuck the brand split. Baron Corbin then walks up talking a bunch of shit, but then Kurt just says, screw you, and he walks
Screw
away.
you.
That's it. That's it.
So edgy, Kurt.
Yeah. Next up, we have a moment of bliss, if you could call it that. Alexa comes out. She introduces Braun Strowman. He comes to the ring.
hard.
Yeah. Braun gets you excited.
Alexa just looked. That might be the best she's ever looked. That outfit was insane.
She
That's
always
because
looks
she's
great.
not getting beat up every week.
Yeah.
True.
So then Colin Jost and Michael Che appear live via satellite
No!
from the SNL studios.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yep.
Oh, and it gets worse.
Colin Jost says he realizes he made a mistake by wearing a Mets hat in Philly last time, so he won't do that again, but then he puts on a Yankees hat and the Boston crowd almost riots.
Literally.
So I guess he's being a good heel, right?
Yeah.
That was like the one thing.
Yeah.
So Jost then tells Braun, I could teach you many things like how to chew food, how to read a newspaper, and how to do your taxes. He offers to bury the hatchet with Braun, but tells him first he has to pay him for the car he destroyed and then get him an autograph from his favorite wrestler, Brock Lesnar.
So this whole time, like, Michael Che is like, dude, stop. Dude,
Yeah.
please stop. So it's like, is he going to be kind of with Braun?
He's like the
in
cool
Battle
one.
Royal?
Yeah, probably.
Or is he still just going to destroy them
No,
both?
Braun hates them both.
Yeah.
Because he tells Jost, you can make this right by entering into the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Michael Che says yes for Colin, so then Colin enters Michael in the match as well. I guess they know how wrestling works.
They
If
do.
you
Yes.
say it, it's true.
Yeah.
Braun then asks Alexa if she can make that official, and she does somehow
No.
by
She-
just announcing it.
She's like, you think I'm allowed to do this? And it's like, no, Alexa, you cannot.
She's like, well, I am.
Yeah.
They gave me control over the shitty matches that no one
Well,
cares about.
that's what the host does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So she makes it official. Braun tells them if they don't show up, they'll be wandering the streets of New York for the rest of their lives, wondering when you're going to get these hands.
What a shit show.
Just like, huh?
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Next up, we see Elias outside of Madison Square Garden. He said he sold out MSG 3 times, and then someone tips Elias a quarter, and he gets upset.
It's better than a hot poke in the eye.
Yeah.
You got a quarter?
Or a hot dog in the eye.
Oh boy.
Boink.
Well, it's kind of funny that they did this in Madison Square Garden where they're not going to be.
Yeah.
But Ring of Honor and New Japan are going to be Saturday night.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't really get this.
Have you seen that card?
No.
That card is like
Well,
stacked.
Bully Ray is fighting someone, right?
Yeah.
How was it stacked?
Like, considering the talent that like they've brought in for like New Japan. and
Okay,
Ring
so
of
Kenny
Honor.
Omega?
No.
No, he's not.
No,
with
all those guys are.
I'm just saying, who's in this that I would even know? Jericho. No, he's in the AEW.
Okay, so for those who watch it,
For those who watch it, they're
They-
like fucking right here with this
yeah,
match.
yeah, they're like
card.
that's a stack card.
Well, Bully Ray's fighting. Who is he fighting?
I love him.
I don't know.
That's
It's
great.
a mystery.
He must be in the main event.
I thought he was fighting Flip Gordon.
Ooh.
Flip Gordon is
No.
on Twitter. He said
He's injured again.
knee was
Oh,
injured.
Flash Funk? Is that who you meant?
Yeah, Flash Funk.
Flash Funk.
Flash Funk! He's so fucking...
Yeah.
Dumb
Joe's trying
gimmicks
to-
for the 90s.
Joe's just ruining Eric's whole Saturday night.
Yeah.
Can't let Eric have any fun, apparently.
Are you going?
I don't know if I can find a cheap ticket.
Is the penis party during the same time?
The penis party is
No,
the
that's
same
Friday.
time as NXT.
That's
Yeah.
really unfortunate.
That's a load of horse shit.
I'm not even kidding. I was going to surprise. I
That
was on the site doing it, and I was like, oh, wait, isn't NXT Friday? I was like, damn it. Like, same exact
Yeah,
time.
but
Right.
what were we gonna do? Show up and suck a bunch of cocks?
No. I just think it would have been
Is
fun.
that
We've never
what
been to
you
one of
wanna
those
do
shows.
in New York?
By the way, it's in like a ballroom of a hotel.
It
Yeah.
is.
And the tickets were not expensive.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. Let's just go. We'll sit in like the front row and fuck around
Yeah.
and have
Right.
an experience. Would have been fun.
It would have been awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a backup if we don't go to.
Well, yeah,
NXT.
Joey. I saw like
Keep saying that. Stop.
I saw Joey Ryan, and I saw that like Joey Ryan and two other guys are fighting against three women or something.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Joey Ryan and Val Venus, and one other dude.
Val Venus is
Val
in it?
Venus.
Okay, well
They're fighting three women?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
that's cool that Val Venus is there.
I don't understand. Like, I'm sure someone will grab his dick during the match.
Everyone
But
will.
why?
Why not?
No,
why
no, no.
wouldn't you?
No. He forces them to do it. now.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
like
then
their
he
hand is like
flips
this?
them.
He's like a mind control?
No, he grabs their hand and puts it on his cock.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he's got control of them.
right.
Yes.
Naturally.
I mean,
Yeah.
duh. You
Cock.
can't.
It's cocknosis.
It makes sense. It makes
No,
sense.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
If you watch wrestling, it makes sense.
Right. Next up, we have Bobby Roode and Chad Gable in tag team competition.
Oh, Bobby
You know,
Roode.
we haven't seen them for a while, so
By the way, I had no idea this was a commercial.
no, me either.
Even when it ended, I was like, what happened? I had to go back and go, oh, God, this was a Snickers commercial.
Yeah.
Thanks for spoiling it. So we only see Gable at the beginning of the entrance. Roode was late, so he runs out, but then Gable accidentally smacks Roode in the face with a glorious
Doing
spot.
the glorious, yeah.
And I laughed my ass off. I was cracking up. The dive that Roode takes is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hilarious. Then Roode did it back to Gable, and then we find out it's a Snickers commercial with the tagline, "You're not glorious when you're hungry."
So this is like that KFC commercial where Dolph Ziggler comes out dressed as the fucking Colonel and
Right.
fights The Miz.
Yes.
Dressed as a chicken.
Yes.
No, guys. No. The KFC thing was better.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean when Shawn Michaels came out dressed as the Colonel?
I got to see Sean. Let me have it. I'll take it. No.
No.
He had hair. You couldn't see his cross eye.
Ugh.
It was great. I wish he was always the Colonel.
You couldn't see his cross.
Yeah, after the commercial break, no Roode and Gable. They're gone.
Right.
Right. I was like, oh, that was a Snickers
What was that kayfabe news article?
What?
Like Shawn Michaels has his eyes on WrestleMania and the left.
Well, it says
somewhere.
it says Shawn Michaels has his eye on another WrestleMania match and his other eye like somewhere
else.
Yeah, it was so fucking funny. And it was like, and his other eye looking to the left.
Yeah,
slightly or
It's
something
like
that.
literally a
Hey.
movie where like you've taken so many hits that your eye just goes boom.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Why doesn't
It's
someone
just-
just hit him in the head
it's-
again? Maybe they'll lose
Like
like
on the other side.
Oh my god!
I think he
I've
tried
gone
that.
full
No,
cross-eyed.
I think he tried that when he did a moonsault in Saudi Arabia and landed on his fucking head. And then they were like, "Oh, look at Sean. He's laughing." No, he's crying.
He's crying.
He's dying.
And he's like this. He's dying.
If he died in Saudi Arabia, they'd probably like freeze him, you know, and be like, "We will bring him back to life once we figure out the cure
For broken neck.
Should we save him? No. He did the suck it chant. We were about to kill him anyway. Let him die. Oh my God! Like
He pops up.
Put him in the freezer next to Ultimate Warrior and Yokozuna."
He pops up. He's like, "Guys, I fixed my eye." And then Kane gives him a big bite. He's like, "Oh, damn it!"
It falls out.
guys, my eyes are up. He just gets sniped in the crowd. Oh, shouldn't have done the suck it in a place where they're so religious.
Where they outlaw dicks.
Where dicks are outlawed.
Right.
Can't see a vagina.
Can't see anything.
When's Joey Ryan doing a Saudi show?
Oh my God.
That'd be awesome. All right, so moving on. Next up, we have Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews.
It's the third time.
Same old Monday Night Raw.
Or is it? Because this time Corbin wins with the end of days. And then he hits another one after the match.
Just to show him I can do my move.
I could do my move.
Yeah.
Where were the refs that used to be like, you know what? Bad guy, I'm reversing the decision.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking that too. Like 20
Unsportsman conduct.
years ago, like that's what they would do.
Yeah.
I'm reversing it.
Yeah,
That
they don't
didn't
give a
happen.
shit.
If you did anything after the match,
Yeah.
the decision was reversed.
Right.
If you held like the submission in too long, the decision was reversed.
Mm-hmm.
If you beat Triple H for the title clean, the decision was
Pretty much,
fucking
yeah.
reversed. I was so pissed.
Pretty much.
I was probably like one of the most like pissed off legitimate times I was pissed off as a like kid watching wrestling when they fucking screwed over Jericho.
Oh
Like,
my God.
it was the best and worst moment.
From like the biggest pop to like the biggest boo.
Yeah. They did the same thing with Shawn Michaels when he beat Triple H on New Year's Eve or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Bischoff's like, "Your shoulders are down too, bitch." And, you know, he was like, "Yeah, but he wasn't pinning him." So it
Right.
doesn't-
Didn't Jeff Hardy have that moment too?
Did he?
Jeff won the title, and then I think CM Punk came and immediately cashed in.
Yeah.
Yeah. After like a ladder match.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next up, Seth Rollins comes out to the ring. He says he wants to be a champion that inspires people, and Brock Lesnar does not inspire people. He says he had an autograph signing in Boston yesterday, and every fan told him, "Please beat Brock."
He had an autograph signing in your hometown. Did you go?
In Boston?
Yeah. Did you go, Eric? I mean, a plane ticket's only like $200. Pretty close.
No, I didn't go.
Okay.
So
I've already
yeah.
got that unlocked.
You
People
already
are-
got that shit
No,
locked
I'm
down.
paying for mine.
Yeah.
Do you have a number for that at Access?
I don't think so.
So you just get in line, but like you're like, I paid for this, so
Yeah.
Hey, Seth, you better keep your ass over there.
Yes.
Well, you have to have some sort of
They-
confirmation.
they only have like X amount of tickets for that because they sell out.
Right.
Like I went on the second they went on sale, and when I went in there, they were sold out.
Right.
And then I kept refreshing, and then one popped up.
Yeah.
It's an interesting story.
So my idea is to stay in line with you,
Uh-huh.
right, and go all the way up, and then when it's like your turn, like I'll go first, and they'll be like, "What's going on?" I'm like, I've just been talking to him in the line the whole time. I'm not with him, and then get my picture, and then go. Perfect.
Yes.
Just to totally like slap Eric in the face with his cock.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I get my pictures, that's like, ugh, I'm not feeling good. I'm kind of sick. Thank you, everybody. By the way, this is not refundable. Good night.
Right.
And then Eric melts.
Yeah. Into my new shoes.
Right. So Seth says he has to beat Brock. He has no choice. He promises to burn it down at Mania. Then Paul Heyman comes out and says Seth has zero chance of beating Lesnar.
No chance in hell.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter how many thoughts and prayers the fans offer you. Heyman starts to walk away, but Seth runs up the ramp. Heyman turns around, panics, and he just goes to the ground and submits. He's like,
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I'm just an advocate."
Goes full fetal.
Yes, he does. Rollins tells him, "I'm not looking for thoughts and prayers. I'm here to answer them."
How many times did they say thoughts and prayers this week?
It was weird.
There's a lot of times.
Yeah.
He says, at WrestleMania, I will beat Brock Lesnar, and we will. And then he holds up the mic, and the crowd chants, burn it down.
Yes.
So, you know.
Please let him win clean.
It was as good as you could do without having, you know, the other guy that he's fighting there.
Right.
Yeah.
think.
Basically.
Right.
How many F5s does Seth get next week?
3.
Oh, at Raw?
Yeah.
Just 2.
What was it the night after the Rumble? Wasn't it like 6
5,
or some
6,
fucking
yeah. Was
it?
shit? Yeah.
It was a lot.
It's got to be like at least like
8.
Yeah.
And then he'll kick out of 9 at WrestleMania.
Right.
Gotta do better than Roman.
Yeah, right. So next up, we have Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe. Joe cuts a great promo before the match, promising to give Kurt a good night's sleep. There was a spot where Joe tried to suplex Kurt, and Kurt couldn't even like jump for it. He just like did like a somersault. It was really fucking embarrassing and sad.
Yeah.
Kurt hit the angle slam, goes for the pin. Joe kicks out. In the end, Joe tries to lock in the coquina clutch, but Kurt turns it into a roll up and gets the win. I'll tell you what I was.
Who got the win?
Kurt Angle.
Kurt beat
Samoa Joe.
U.S.
Yeah.
champ?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's good.
And new! How many times do champions fucking lose on Raw and don't lose their titles?
Every time.
Every time.
What the hell?
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Yes.
If you're fighting someone, the title's on the line.
Yeah.
You're the man. I beat the man. That means I get to wear a shirt that says the man.
Yes.
And take your title.
Correct.
Joe, you've been complaining about this since the first
podcast began.
The first episode of the podcast.
I just can't handle it. It's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to say it was a non-title matchup, but to do it twice.
It's
Yeah.
a farewell
Black and
match.
Ricochet.
It's a
Yeah.
farewell
That's
match.
retarded.
Yeah.
I
Well,
figured
why
you'd
is
win.
why is Kurt retiring? He's winning every week.
You're winning?
I know,
You're
right?
beating the champ.
He's winning every week despite looking like garbage in the ring.
Right. Like at least Flair was given a good match.
Right. Well, and Flair's
May-
Flair's was a stipulation. Like that was Vince saying, "You're gonna retire."
Yeah. If you
bastard."
lose, you retire.
Who was his biggest win against during that little run?
Flair. I don't
But he
remember.
beat some decent names.
No,
leading
he
up to
did. He definitely
WrestleMania.
did, yeah.
Like some decent roll-ups.
Him and
stuff.
Shawn Michaels beat Edge and Zack Ryder and Kurt
Yeah, but Shawn
Hawkins.
Michaels was involved.
Yeah.
Like, I think he had a one-on-one victory.
No, he definitely did.
I want
Yeah.
to say over like Macho Man or Hogan.
What?
Someone big.
Macho Man was dead. Way dead.
Way dead. Hogan probably dead too.
Hogan's not doing a job.
Oh, he's not dead. He's just mostly dead.
Yeah, right. But after this match, I was fully expecting Joe to attack Kurt Angle. Corbin comes out to join him, and then John Cena comes out for the save, and he's like, "You're my, I'm your final match at WrestleMania."
No, then
Yes.
it would be a tag team at WrestleMania. Obviously.
Yeah.
Because,
Well, no, Joe's already got a match,
right.
no,
so you'd have 2 matches.
I know, Eric.
Why not?
2 pre-show matches.
Yes.
But it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Will it happen?
No.
Probably not.
Who knows? I don't know.
Next up, Triple H gets in the ring. First, he congratulates the women for main eventing WrestleMania.
Of course.
He then says he's glad his microphone is dry and that they didn't give him the one that Batista spit all over 2 weeks ago.
Dear Jesus.
That was nice. He then pulls out a letter from Batista's lawyer, although
Okay.
it got stuck in his jacket, so it took a while.
Yeah.
He says Dave rambled in the letter, saying that he just realized Triple H started Evolution in order to keep the world title. Triple H says, "Wow, Dave, it took you that long to figure that out?"
Right, seriously.
And then Hunter reads the letter.
Dave said, and I quote, "If you would like me to appear then at WrestleMania, you will give me what I want. What I really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I wanna. I mean, this goes on and on."
That's great because
There was a meme.
someone made that video where you know
Yes.
they're like, "Give me what I want. I'll tell you what I want," and it cuts to the Spice Girls, music or
Yeah.
song. So that's really cool that he did that.
Yeah.
But basically, Batista wants Triple H to put his career on the line, but Triple H says, "I'm not going to let you quit again." So he agrees to put his career on the line.
Guaranteeing.
Him
What?
winning because there's no way he's ever retiring.
Exactly.
Well, this isn't the first time he's done this. He fought Lesnar. His career was on the line when he fought Lesnar at Mania.
Is that right?
Yeah.
29.
So Triple H is like the only guy that that is undefeated in the career matches.
Yeah.
Right.
Most losses of all time at Mania.
Yeah.
But career matches undefeated.
Right.
He's the Undertaker of career matches.
He is. Yes. Next up, we have Elias in New York one more time.
Oh, God. Make it stop.
This time he's just on a random sidewalk, and he's made a lot of tip money in his guitar case.
Tit money? He showed his tits. And he made money.
I mean, he made money. I don't know how he made money.
Yeah.
I
You
thought
like
it
my
was
music? No. Here's my tit. Here's a quarter. All right. Not bad.
There were like
Not a bad tit.
There were $100 bills in his guitar case.
Oh, yeah?
And then he starts playing, but then some guy steals the money and he doesn't realize it.
Yeah.
He steals the whole fucking guitar case full of money. So he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that was, if you guys didn't know, Enzo Amore in New York.
By the way,
Needs money.
I was going to bring this up in news, but Enzo recently did a shoot interview, and you can watch a bunch of
Lord.
clips on YouTube. It's really good. I like him even more than ever now. If you watch it, you will too. He got royally screwed over.
Yeah.
He really did. Yeah.
Is this like his
Don't look at me that way. You brought an Enzo sign to Raw once.
once? That was 7 years ago.
One more time than we have.
You made an Enzo sign.
That's like me saying I ripped out Shawn Michaels' hair once.
Yeah.
Because I was hugging him so much.
That's
Give me a break.
one more time than I have.
Right, exactly, Eric.
Joe was like, Sean, I love you. I'm going to take your fucking hair.
Don't leave me!
Joe started Sean's hair loss. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
How long did it take you to make the Enzo sign? Because it was good. You did a very good job.
It was a
Thank
nice
you.
sign.
Did you do it yourself?
Yes.
So it must have taken like, what, an hour?
And it had like a swing where like the microphone is coming at Eric's mouth. It kind of looked like this.
No, so.
Back to this shoot interview. Is this like his punk, like post WWE punk?
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
It's
This is
really
his. Are you sure you're not going to hire me? Are you triple sure? Okay, yeah, I'll do the interview. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
he should.
Yeah.
We should have him on the show now.
No, but I would check it out. I really would. It's really good.
God,
He's super honest.
I bet
about
that guy would
everything.
charge so much just to be on like a podcast. Okay, guys, it's $2,000.
Well, but when
I'd
they
pay
do those,
$2,000 to have
when they
him
do
on our
those
show.
shoot interviews, they're literally selling.
Okay.
1 month of
They literally sell. So you can just watch clips on
my
YouTube.
Rent, my 1 month rent. Yeah, good.
So you can watch clips of it on YouTube, but if you want to watch the whole thing, you have to buy it. So of course they're going to pay Enzo for that. They're selling a video that he's on.
Correct.
When they do those shoot interviews like that,
Yeah.
they get paid for that.
Right.
So because they're selling a DVD or like the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So moving on, main event of Raw is Dean Ambrose versus Drew McIntyre in the last man standing match.
Right.
Ambrose, what'd you say? Why? Yeah, I don't know.
No.
Ambrose hits Dirty Deeds, but McIntyre makes the count. Dean then brings in a table, but McIntyre puts him through it. Ambrose makes the count, but then McIntyre hits the Claymore kick for the win. Ambrose does not make the count.
There's a false count anywhere. I'm sorry. There's a last man standing.
Yes.
And there's no rules. They're getting hit with kendo sticks. They're going through things, right?
Yes.
Renee, I don't get Renee. This is her husband, and she doesn't even cringe when the lunatic fringe is getting hurt.
It's weird. Sometimes, like, he'll get...
And she calls him Dean Ambrose
Yeah.
Yeah.
by his full name.
Yeah.
What is
Again,
going on?
They should, like I said, they should just have her excuse herself from commentary
Right.
for every Ambrose match.
Yeah.
Obviously, it won't be a problem in a couple weeks because he'll be gone.
Right.
But why isn't she like, baby?
Well, because then they'll be like, oh, they're the woman in distress. They'll do that.
She has to say, oh, God, baby, something.
Well, no,
It's her husband.
Well, no, but sometimes he'll get like it'll be like a punch, and she'll be like, "Oh no!" and then he'll get pushed off a fucking ladder, and she won't say anything.
Yeah.
like
Nothing. Like, imagine Lana
Like-
was commentating with Rusev. She'd be like, you son of a bitch, and throw a shoe at him.
yes,
Yeah.
I want to see Renee do
Well,
this.
remember when
You just want to see her feet.
that's true. Remember when Michael Cole was all up the
Renee,
business?
throw a shoe. All right, now throw your other shoe.
Close up on the foot.
All right,
Is
slow
that
motion.
Vince? No, this is Joe. I tapped in.
Joe, can
Close
you
up on the foot.
Joe, can you stop rewinding the show?
6 seconds. 6 seconds. 6 seconds.
Sorry, Eric. What were you saying?
When Michael Cole was all up the Miz's ass, wouldn't he like, oh no, is he okay?
Yeah, more than Renee's doing.
Yeah,
Well, that's when-
he was concerned more about the Miz than Renee is concerned
and
about
it's the
Dean.
same thing. Like, he was Miz's boyfriend back then.
Exactly.
So, yeah, he played the role.
But I almost feel like they're trying to pretend like we don't know again.
Yeah.
Like they're
Well,
trying.
these
Hey,
they've-
remember we told you? Now forget it.
Even when
least-
Corey was like Renee,
Yeah,
you should
yeah.
be like, I haven't seen him. Like he's not saying Renee, this is your husband. They don't
Right.
even mention it. She just goes, I don't know.
I don't know.
So it's like, well, any other commentary.
You act like
person
we
would
live
say the
together
same
and
thing.
matrimonial bliss.
At least they've stopped doing that. Renee,
Yeah.
you're close to him. You have to know something. I haven't
Renee,
seen
your
him in
husband's
weeks.
being a douchey heel. What's up?
Right.
She's like, I
don't
haven't seen him in weeks. You were both at Raw last Monday.
Yeah, you posted
Last
a
Monday, you
picture
were
on
both-
Instagram.
Last Monday, you were both at Raw. You two didn't talk to each other the whole time?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen him in weeks. What?
I don't know what he's doing.
Vince is a cheap son of a bitch. You're not rooming together? No, we are, but I haven't seen him in weeks.
No, he doesn't.
He put up a sheet divider.
Yeah.
I'm just like, Fringe?
Fringy.
Are you okay?
Fringy.
Where's my little fringipus?
Come on, LF. Can you come over to my side? Come on, act a little crazy.
Give me some dirty deeds.
Perform dirty deeds on me.
I hate being in the middle when you guys are like doing that.
Why?
Creepy as shit. Oh
It
God.
Is it creepy?
Yeah, and Joe's like
Now I'm
rubbing
talking in your mic, Eric.
Would you do? Can I do that?
Joe's like rubbing my
Can I
leg.
do dirty deeds?
You shouldn't have said that, Eric. 'Cause now,
Dirty deeds.
now we know that.
Dirty deeds.
I can see everyone's hands, but I still feel someone's hand.
Dirty deeds.
Hey, Eric, you want some dirty deeds? You want some dirty deeds, Eric?
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes, I do.
Now we know, and knowing's all the battle.
So
Yeah.
Raw ends with Drew being like, I'm the best.
Posing
of all
like
time.
Orton.
And he is.
Posing like Eric
He's
at
beat-
WrestleMania
he
29
owns-
in Times Square.
Nice. He owns the Shield.
He does.
Yeah,
owns
he
it.
does. He owns their ass.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, that's your Raw.
Yeah.
You ready for SmackDown?
No.
No.
But go
we
ahead.
can skip it. Right?
Sorry. SmackDown starts with the New Day.
Can you give us like SmackDown in 60?
I can't. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So they come out super happy. I wish I could. They come out super happy and throwing pancakes at everyone at first. They're so happy.
With the announcer saying they might quit.
Yeah.
What?
They couldn't be happier.
They couldn't be
Well,
happier.
they
They might
posted
quit.
a bunch of videos. Like Biggie did a promo on Twitter.
Yeah.
So,
They
yeah.
interviewed Xavier Woods at like some video game convention.
Right.
Of course.
So they get in the at least someone's keeping kayfabe alive. For the love of
Right.
God. They get in the ring, and Xavier Woods and Biggie mention that they've been a team for almost 5 years, and they thank the fans for their support. Then they say that they've discussed walking away after what Kofi has gone through. But first, they want some answers. So they ask Vince to come out to the ring, and they say they aren't leaving until he does. So Vince comes out.
Yeah.
He gets in the ring, but before he could really say anything, he's interrupted by Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan on the stage. Daniel tells Vince, if the New Day want to quit, let them quit. We can call up 3 guys from NXT and call them a fresh afternoon, and they can throw waffles into the crowd.
That's
bad.
great.
It was
Not
really
bad.
funny.
Not bad, Daniel.
That's what we're going to be. That's
Yeah.
us. Fresh afternoon.
Fresh afternoon.
Yeah.
Yes. So Daniel then calls Kofi a B-plus player again, and Xavier calls him a hypocrite since he went through the same thing 5 years ago.
Like literally
Yes.
the same fucking thing.
Right.
You have to get through the whole roster just to face the champion.
Right. And then this is where Vince goes insane.
Hang on a second, shut up! Let's talk about this quitting crap you guys were trying to make us believe was going to happen. Quit? You gonna quit? You gonna quit?
What the shit?
I wonder if they had like EMT like on hand. Like he might die from this.
We're
Is he having a seizure?
Like Macho Man just died
Yeah.
on our table.
like, why does Vince? Why is he turned into like Tony Clifton from?
Yeah. Very good. Good reference.
You gonna quit? You gonna quit?
Good God.
Got a quack?
Oh my! One of these days he's gonna like screw up and say the N-word on live television, and everything's gonna
go awful. I'll inject
I'm
your
sorry.
pancakes with blood.
Has he not before?
Well, on accident this time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Like not on purpose.
Yeah.
Maybe just lay him
To a
down.
white guy.
It's not okay. So yeah, he goes insane. Vince then has one more idea. He says Big E and Xavier will compete in a tag team gauntlet match, and if they win, then Kofi's going to WrestleMania.
Why did they accept this?
Right.
I would have been
Well,
like, bullshit.
The New Day.
Bullshit.
Yeah, right. For some reason, the New Day actually believes Vince, even though
Yeah.
Okay.
even though all he's done to them is lie
Lie.
Yeah.
That's it.
and screw them over, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we can do that." So whatever, they believe him.
For some reason.
Yes. Backstage, Sarah Schreiber interviews Becky Lynch, who calls Charlotte a third wheel at WrestleMania.
Who? Sarah Schreiber?
That's her name, yeah.
Renee's like stunt double?
Yes.
That's what she looked like.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Well, first she says two things to Becky. She goes, "Becky, you were in the main event of WrestleMania," and just holds the microphone. Mm-hmm. And then she like says a follow-up statement. She just says another thing. It's like, ask a fucking question.
Yeah.
Right.
If you're going to interview someone.
Statement.
Yeah.
I know it's not
Statement.
necessarily her fault because she's just following a stupid script that they
Becky,
do. But
I have a question for you. You're in the main event of WrestleMania.
True.
This is where you answer.
Answer me, bitch.
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania?
My guest at this time, Becky Lynch. Becky. And then her head explodes because she can't think of a question.
Right.
Becky. What?
Yeah.
I just...
Becky, this is a microphone.
Becky Lynch, just take it. Take it. Take the mic, please. I don't know what to do with it. So Becky's talking
I finally thought of a question. Why am I here?
Becky, am I going to WrestleMania?
Becky, why do we have backstage interviewers if they don't ask questions?
Oh my god.
Becky. Becky, when are we going live with this promo?
Why do they have interviewers if they don't interview?
Right.
Why not just have Becky backstage with a fucking mic by herself?
Cutting a promo.
Cutting a promo.
Becky, the Becksploder has been known to take down several wrestlers.
Okay.
Here's
Remember-
the microphone.
Remember, like, it would be like, let me use your microphone.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm Michael Cole here to interview The Rock. Now, Rock, and The Rock would just take the microphone.
Remember that stupid microphone, you jabroni?
Yeah, and
Right.
you like throw a shirt on his face, and
Yes.
you know,
Right.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Becky's talking shit. Just lay Macho down, please.
I love him. I want him to keep falling.
Well, why are you making
That's
him do the
perfect.
splits?
Because he's right over Al Snow. He needs to let him know.
he's like teabagging him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Becky's talking shit about Charlotte, but then while she's talking, Charlotte's music plays.
Huh?
And
Yeah.
then we see Charlotte head to the ring. And then all of a sudden we have Charlotte versus Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
And the announcers go, wait, what?
Yeah, they don't
Like,
know.
apparently, the ring announcer knows more
He knew.
than the commentary team
Yes.
that has headsets listening to Vince.
Right.
Right.
That being said,
Did that
this-
clue you in immediately?
Huh?
Did you know immediately?
Yeah.
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 So that being said, this was a great match.
Great match. I'll
yes.
give it to them.
They did the Spanish fly off the top rope.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But Mustafa Ali does that.
Right.
That's his move. That was amazing. Charlotte.
But Ali does that.
We'll get
Yes.
to that. Charlotte later deadlifted Asuka into a sit-down powerbomb. In the end, Charlotte locked in the figure eight, and Asuka tapped it faster than Ruby Riott. Like you
Yes.
But longer than WrestleMania.
said. Yeah. And
Not
she
by
became
much.
She became the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
For some reason.
Where's Becky?
Yeah.
Where's Becky? She heard the music hit and then walked away. She goes, oh, wait.
She's like, well, fuck me.
She's like, goodbye.
Yeah.
And then she went towards the ring.
right.
And then doesn't come out.
No.
Becky?
Yeah, you thought maybe.
Charlotte's music just played.
Like maybe Becky would cost her the match, right? Or,
Yeah.
you know, something.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like,
That would
oh,
make-
how dare you interrupt me? You kicked me in the face on Raw, but
Yes.
I'm just going to let you win this
I
title.
mean, this is just
clean.
WWE stealing my ideas again. It's, you know, it's getting ridiculous. I mean, no, well, I wanted Becky to walk into Mania with the SmackDown title and then have both.
Right. But we also wanted a one-on-one
This is
match.
better then. She walks in with neither title and wins both from the people that have them. And she'll probably end up pinning both of them now.
Do they make this match
Just to
a
make
2
it-
out of 3 falls for both titles?
Pinning? I don't know. We'll see.
And then
But no,
Charlotte wins the Raw and Ronda wins the SmackDown.
Hopefully that's what they'll do is, you know, whoever wins the match gets both titles. Not just like, if you pin Ronda, you get the Raw. If you pin Charlotte, you get the SmackDown. If Charlotte, but see, here's why you can't do that. Because then if Charlotte pins Becky, does she get nothing? Like, you
She
know what
gets
I mean?
nothing.
So it has to be for both titles no matter what.
I guess.
It has to be. Unless they just say the SmackDown title's not up for grabs, then why do this, though? It has to
Exactly.
be both. It has to be.
Yeah. If you were Asuka, wouldn't you say, I want my rematch?
There's no more automatic
that's
rematches.
Right, that's right.
Oops.
They did this for this one reason.
This was clearly a last minute thing.
Yeah.
Because they were advertising all over social media that Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Naomi, and Carmella were all going to be in a fatal 4-way tonight on SmackDown to decide who was going to face Asuka at Mania.
Right. Well, there was even rumors that Lacey Evans was going to have her debut match against Asuka.
Right.
And she wasn't even on this week, was she?
She didn't interrupt anyone this week.
No.
What the what?
What?
That is so crazy.
She wasn't feeling very sexy this week.
I guess not.
I guess.
So now, Asuka, what does she do at Mania? Last year, she was competing for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Battle Royal.
Battle Royal.
Battle Royal.
That's the answer to everything.
Yep.
Yeah, she'll be the third eliminated. Put it down. Write it down.
I mean, I would at least pick her to win, I guess. Who else would that win that fucking thing? It's not like
A
Naya's
consolation
in it.
prize.
There's no
Right.
Beth Phoenix. There's no Nia. There's no like big people like.
I heard Karma was coming back
Ew.
for that.
Yeah.
No. She's on Glow now.
I believe
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Next up, we have Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles. AJ is interviewed backstage before the match, and he says he's honored to be
An
Kurt's final opponent on SmackDown. He may have laid the foundation, but this is still the house that I built. Fuck you, Orton. So AJ puts Kurt in the calf crusher very early on, like 30 seconds into the match.
Yeah.
But Kurt rolled it into the ankle lock. Of course, AJ got out of that. But then AJ gets an RKO out of nowhere from Randy Orton. This match lasted like 2 minutes. Mm-hmm. Why even do this? Like, people actually wanted to see Kurt, and even if it's going to be a bad Kurt match, like, we still wanted to see it.
Right.
But then Kurt angle slams Orton and checks on AJ.
Like the worst angle slam I've ever seen.
Well,
Hand me that macho.
oh, God.
It was like this.
If you're watching.
If you're watching. So
So-
Macho's Orton. Kurt goes, huh.
It's like
It wasn't
Like
great.
he barely even got him up. It was like
a Samoan drop. Samoan drop.
Yeah.
No, it was like a pickup guy. A pickup the guy.
Right.
move.
Yeah.
I got
Like,
you
it
up,
was
and now I'm
all,
gonna fall down.
It was literally all of Orton's jump.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please come up.
All right, moving on. All right, don't ever touch Sean again. Next up.
What? Macho Man's eyeglasses come off.
And now Sean
I
has
got
them.
to see his face. This is amazing.
Welcome to Joe and Eric Play with Toys.
Formerly the Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
There's a reason why we made fun of their podcast, guys.
Yeah.
Damn it. Was there? I love
There,
this.
there was. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
All right, good.
we'll be back in 5 minutes once they are done playing.
Finish.
Who
Continue.
won the match?
Huh?
I don't care.
Sean.
So next up, Miz cuts a promo in the ring. He says Shane has lit a fire in him that he's never felt before. Miz says he
That's
wants.
actually gonerrhea.
Yes.
Sorry,
fucked?
Miz.
Yes.
How do you get? So Miz says he wants his match against Shane at Mania to be a Falls Count Anywhere match. Shane's music hits, but then out comes 7 security guards, Epico Cologne,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Shelton Benjamin, and all of Sanity.
Shane's like, let me get the jobberiest jobbers that I have.
Yeah.
and they'll protect me.
I mean, you might as well get the Mean Street Posse at this point.
Right, exactly.
They're doing something.
Rebrand Sanity as
Unless-
Mean Street Posse.
Unless they're all dead.
That,
And I thought they did
that
when Eric
too.
Young was shaved.
The main
He
one.
was shaved.
The main one's
Yeah.
still
His
alive.
beard was gone.
The main one is still alive
How do you know?
because he was on Edge and Christian's podcast
Pete
like
Gas?
a year ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was Rodney, Pete Gas, and then the big guy.
Right.
Yep.
So, yeah, you might as well. Shane then comes out and makes the ring announcer give him the best in the world introduction. Shane tells Miz, "You're as dumb as your father looks." And the image of Shane grabbing Miz Dad's face shows up on the Titantron. Shane accepts the false count anywhere stipulation. And then it made me laugh when he did that. And then he makes it personal. Take a listen.
Yeah.
My only regret, Miz, of looking up at this amazing picture is that I didn't do more harm to your father and truly punish him for spawning his greatest mistake in life. And that's when he impregnated your mother.
Gross.
Shane,
Ouch.
Shane,
Yeah.
you're better than that.
Not
Better
anymore,
than
he's not.
Shane.
No.
Shane.
He's a bad guy.
Shane.
He's a bad guy.
Lock it up.
Oh, that was awful.
So Miz fights through security. He beats up Shelton Benjamin and Epico.
The Cologne. Just one.
Yeah.
The other one was in Puerto Rico.
right. He
Selling timeshares.
Yes.
God. And then he fights Sanity in the crowd and he beats them all up. So to recap, Miz
Poor
beat up
Sanity.
7 security guards.
Yes.
And
Shelton
5
Benjamin,
wrestlers.
all of Sanity, and Epico Cologne.
Yes.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's half of a Rumble.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a lot of guys.
So Miz is like super Miz, man.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable. Next up, the Iconics cut an iPhone promo, and they're so excited because they'll be competing for the women tag team titles in a fatal 4-way match at WrestleMania.
And then you're like, what?
By competing, you mean taking the pin.
Taking the pin. Yes.
Maybe.
Oh my God. Remember when
It looked great, though.
Remember when we were, excited for women tag titles?
Yeah.
They've already ruined them.
Yeah. Thanks, Naya.
Fatal
Thanks,
4-way.
Trish and Lita, for not being available for WrestleMania.
Yeah, what the? Yeah, it's all their fault.
It is.
Next up, there's an hour left on SmackDown, so we have the New Day Tag Team Gauntlet. Welcome to Gauntlet Live. They should just change the name of the show.
Yeah.
Live.
Gauntlet every week.
Can't wait to see what next week's gauntlet is.
It's a cool.
Next week, they'll have like Daniel Bryan going through a gauntlet of midgets that look like the New Day.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe Lashley's sisters will be in it too.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Shelton Benjamin's mama.
Jesus. Yeah, I mean, if you do it every week, it stops being special.
Yeah.
It's boring now.
Right.
So we see Kofi watching backstage with a bunch of people, including Becky Lynch. She's there to support him. Mm-hmm. First up is Gallows and Anderson, but they get eliminated in 30 seconds with
Yeah,
the up,
quick.
down, down.
Because they're Gallows and Anderson.
Next up is Nakamura and Rusev. They last longer, but they lose to the up, down, down.
Yep.
Now I want to pause this match for a second. Now Nakamura fought for the WWE Championship and had one of the best entrances of all time at WrestleMania last year.
Yes.
Will he even have a match at WrestleMania this year?
There's a rule of thumb. If you ever wonder if someone's going to have a match at Mania, the answer is Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
It is now. Yeah, they have a.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They can't build up a match with him now.
So the
No.
answer is no. He will
No.
not have a match.
He will be in a Battle Royal.
That's not
on
a
the
match.
pre-show.
He won last year's Rumble.
Yeah.
And he won't even have a match.
Yes.
They gave him the most amazing entrance. It could be the best Mania entrance ever. You had how many violinists? You had the hot chick playing the freaking electric guitar. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
I smell a
I
bracket.
watch it sometimes. Yeah, you do. I mean, I watch it like a bunch of. I've watched it so many times because it's so good.
Yeah.
Being there live, that was like the best part of Mania. Really, it was like it was unbelievable.
Right.
I was like, holy shit! How could he lose?
Oh, wait,
And
he
then
lost.
I said, how could he lose? Because he lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember when Asuka lost, like I felt like sick.
I felt sick. My stomach hurt.
Like I went pale. Like I had to sit down.
Yeah, Eric and we were But then
Last year,
Nakamura came
nothing
out.
was paid off.
Nothing.
So this year, they have to pay everything off.
Everything.
The only thing that was paid off was Bray Wyatt in the pre-show.
And that wasn't even a payoff because we weren't expecting
Seth
it.
Rollins was paid off, I guess. to
No,
open
it
the
wasn't.
show.
It was a triple threat match.
That was a nice
for the
yeah.
IC title.
But he won it, right?
Yeah, but there was no real storyline.
Yeah, no.
He
People-
won it that night, right?
Yeah,
won
but
it,
people
but
thought either him or
I wouldn't
Balor.
I wouldn't consider that a payoff.
That's not a payoff. No.
No.
Remember when Shawn Michaels, though, when he came from the rafters at WrestleMania,
Greatest moment of all time.
and then he lost to Bret Hart? Because that's what you do when you have amazing WrestleMania entrances.
That's true.
You lose.
Remember when at WrestleMania 25 when like 900 John Cena lookalike guys came and did this, and then Cena lost that? Oh wait, no.
I still don't understand how that was in Houston. And they asked people who wanted to be wrestlers, they needed like 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
And I didn't get called.
Right? How did
Or any of
like
us.
how did none of us hear about that?
It's crazy.
I would
No,
have
here's-
done that in a heartbeat.
Here's the bigger question. Why wasn't one of those guys Cena?
Cena
right.
comes running out. Yeah, I mean,
We
just
were
walks up.
watching it, and I was like, one of them is Cena.
Cena.
I was like, just watch. One
How
of them's going to
amazing
be
is this
Cena.
gonna be?
And then, no,
Nope.
it wasn't.
And then they came out to Cena's like old music, like the Word Life
Yeah.
music. So good.
It was good. Maybe everyone would have known because he's 2 times bigger than everyone
Right,
else.
right.
But it would have been cool. You could have, fooled
And they started
people.
doing this.
I
the
think
whole
this
time.
has to be our
Remember?
next bracket.
Best WrestleMania entrance.
Yeah.
What about the one where we could also do a worse one, where like there was like the sports car driving, and then that was Cena. Remember how stupid that was?
And then it like drove 3 feet and went through some glass.
How about in Andre's last WrestleMania match ever? He was like carded in that little mini ring. That
Yes.
has to be one of the best ones.
well, wasn't
That's amazing.
everyone?
Well,
Everyone
some
a lot
came
of
out in
people
that
were.
car.
Like Ultimate Warrior didn't take.
Well,
the
like
ring.
Right.
if you think about the Royal Rumble we went to at the Alamo Dome, some people took like a
the
go
thing.
kart
Right.
or
Right,
like a
yeah.
golf cart, and some people just ran it.
Yeah.
Like the in shape people ran it, and guys like the Big Show had
That's
to like go
fucking
on
hilarious.
the cart. Yeah.
It's so stupid. All right, so they eliminate Nakamura and Rusev. Next up, the Bar comes out, but they get disqualified, and they put Big E through a table. The Usos are next, but they grab mics and say that Kofi deserves to fight for the WWE Championship, so we forfeit.
Transfacial.
Right.
Yes, exactly. We cut backstage, and we see Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan breaking shit in their locker room.
Well, first Daniel Bryan does, and Rowan's standing there like, do I break stuff too? And then he just picks up random things and tries to break them.
It's really like, oh, okay, boss, I'll do it too.
Okay, boss, I'll break this chair.
Look, I'm breaking stuff. Look, did I do good?
Did I do good, boss?
You know, do this Daniel Bryan heel turn run.
Yeah.
Where's been Kane to be like, bro, what the fuck, man?
Seriously.
Used to be cool.
Right. That's how he'll turn face.
Kane, you tried to kidnap my wife. Tried.
Now Daniel's going to kidnap Kane's wife. He's going to take over his mayor job.
He's gonna run for mayor against Kane. That'd be fucking amazing.
There's going to be a sign that's crossed off and it just says Brian Danielson Insurance Agency in that town. It's like, what the fuck?
running for mayor. Yeah. We cut backstage. Or, I'm sorry. Yeah. So after we see that, the ring announcer says there's one more tag team, and Daniel and Rowan come out, even though they're not a tag team.
Yeah.
There's lots of chaos in the end. Woods DDT Daniel outside the ring, and then they buried Rowan under the announce table.
Yes.
They win by count out.
Yes.
A 10-pound announce table.
Rowan's like, no, don't do it. Don't put that plastic announce table on me.
And Big E's like, and he's like,
Rowan's a monster.
He's probably like probably the strongest guy in WWE, including Braun Strowman.
Rowan's like 6'8".
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can't fucking get out of that table.
Seriously.
Not Rowan.
Rowan? No, not
Rowan.
Rowan.
Maybe Harper.
Rowing the boat.
Yeah, so they win by count out. Kofi comes out. They celebrate. We go, and we're all expecting Vince to come out.
Yes.
And be like, fuck
You,
you.
Kofi. Sorry. Can't win by count out.
So backstage, Vince is about to step in his limo.
Usos can't forfeit.
Right. When Caleb Braxton asked him, so does this mean Kofi's going to WrestleMania? And then Vince says, yes. But the question is, can a B-plus player beat Daniel Bryan? And then he gets in the limo, and they drive away.
Yeah.
And then all the baby faces come out and surround the ring in celebration.
He did it.
He did it.
He did it.
He did it.
This was not the moment I was looking for.
It could have been
That
last
was
week.
like, Kofi gets to go to WrestleMania, just like Becky Lynch. Ronda punches Becky. Oh, cool. Becky is going to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Everyone's getting their WrestleMania match because of someone else.
That's like, why didn't Brock just help Rollins win the Rumble? Like, there's 5 people left. Brock just comes out, throws everyone else out, and he's like, congrats, Rollins. You're welcome. You're going to WrestleMania.
To fight me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's really, I mean, it
is.
just was
It's
so
dumb.
it was very underwhelming.
I just don't get the reasoning and the storyline and the writers behind this.
No.
Kofi can't earn his own spot.
No.
Why do the
friends are
other
for
gauntlet matches, why do they not count, but this one does?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Right.
I'm still
that
I
way.
don't know.
It's not like Kofi earned it and then lost. Someone else earned it and then he fucked it up.
By the way, WWE was posting ads on Instagram, like WrestleMania ads on Instagram.
Like the sponsored ads.
Yeah, the sponsored ads, like this whole week before tonight.
Yeah.
And it was advertising. It showed the graphic of Daniel Bryan versus Kofi.
Yeah.
Did it really?
WrestleMania.
It did.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like, oops. So, with that being said, let's go to awards. So, who did you have for worst dressed?
Nakamura.
Yeah, I mean, dressing like Michael Jackson, especially after the documentary, it's just not cool.
Yeah.
I had Charlie in that brown sack.
I tweeted that. What the fuck was that?
It's a satchel.
A burlap sack.
She was wearing my sweater, I said. Like, it looks like it's like she slept over her boyfriend's house, and she was like, can I just take
Can I
this?
borrow this?
Can I borrow this?
Okay,
God,
let me on TV.
I hate when they do that.
Watch me on TV.
Fucking
Okay.
so many shirts.
Please.
Lost. So,
Gone
like, my
forever.
favorite shirts, gone forever. Because
Yeah.
girls are like, I want to wear your stuff.
Wait, what are they like?
I want to wear your stuff.
Okay.
Slut.
I want to wear your skin. But that was weird.
So much lost skin.
Let me see.
Yeah, I had Charlie Crusoe as well. Best dressed?
Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss.
Sweep it.
Swag. God. Okay, next one.
Yeah.
Joe needs a break. Worst acting?
Shane McMahon.
I had Vince McMahon.
Ooh, I wish Stephanie was on. We could have had a McMahon sweep.
Ooh.
I had Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey McMahon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just talking too much like death.
Best acting?
I had Seth Rollins.
Yeah, it was good. I had The Miz.
I had Paul Heyman. Mm-hmm. So, there you go. Worst comment?
I had. You'll be walking the streets of New York for the rest of your lives, wondering when you're gonna get these hands. That's so stupid.
Wait, so they're never going to get the hands? You're just going to make them worry
Think?
about getting hands?
You're gonna make them think they were gonna get hands?
They were going to get some hands.
Yeah.
Joe?
This was mine.
What was that?
Ambrose with the steal the ring. Like
Ambrose with the steal the ring?
when Drew did that thing where he was under the ring and he pulls his
Oh,
legs.
yeah.
He just goes, Ambrose with the steal the ring. It's like, what the hell are you doing?
He tried to, like, name it and then realized while he was naming it, I can't name this move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go... Fuck. I'll go with that. I mean, I would say Vince's, you're going to quit, but it made me laugh so much that it can't
Right.
be that.
Can't be worse.
Yeah.
Best comments?
That was my best.
You're
quit. You're quit. Yeah.
I had Vince singing the Spice Girls song.
Triple H.
Oh, I'm sorry, Triple H.
Yeah.
I had Triple H. He couldn't get the envelope out of his pocket, and he actually says, "I'm doing the job to the
Yeah.
envelope right now."
Right.
I thought I was like, "That's cool."
Yeah.
See, that's a little peek to the fourth
that's-
wall,
that's-
not
yeah.
a complete opening and destroying of the wall.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, if you put over the envelope.
Yeah.
Worst match?
I had Joe versus Angle.
I I had Sasha Natty.
I had Sasha Natty. My slow-mo was Joe Angle.
Joe Angle as well.
My slow-mo was the gauntlet match because it was the second one in 2 weeks.
I mean, Jesus.
Yeah.
Best match?
Oscar Charlotte.
I'm going to say that. Although
That's easy.
The Dean, I really liked the Dean Drew match. I thought it was
their
good.
match was so
They beat
good.
the shit out of each
Yeah.
other, but
The Revival and Aleister Black and
Ricochet, that
match
was good too. But Oscar and Charlotte.
Oscar
was-
Charlotte was great.
They're great.
Holy
It
shit.
was great.
It was
one of the
their
best
Mania.
woman matches I've ever seen, to be honest.
It was really good.
Yep.
Worst move?
The angle slam to Orton where,
Yeah.
where it was just all Orton jumping.
I had Lashley not selling the sling blade right. If you
Yeah.
go watch it again, he
Yeah.
like doesn't know what's happening, and he's just like, "Oh no!" and he just like rolls over. Best move?
Spanish Fly.
Spanish fly off the top rope.
Sweep it.
That was
Yeah.
friggin' amazing.
Sweep it.
Well
Yeah.
done, girls.
Worst moment?
SNL.
Charlotte winning,
Yeah, all of a sudden SNL popped on my screen. I was like, "Why
Yeah.
am I watching SNL? This show sucks."
Charlotte winning the title.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like what?
That
What's
was worse
going
than
on?
SNL skit.
It was.
Why? Why, Eric?
Because what was the point?
So that Becky could win both.
They haven't announced that yet.
Yeah.
They either need to announce both or Charlotte is out of the match.
No.
Yeah,
First of all,
yeah,
they updated the. Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not arguing with you. I'm saying they updated the graphic.
They did.
Of the triple threat to show Charlotte with the title.
Yeah, they just like put a
So-
sticker on her.
Right. That's all they do, right?
Well, yeah, we've seen how they fucked up photoshops before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best moment.
Kofi getting in the title match, I guess.
No. I had Flair winning the title because I was shocked. So like that shock was kind of nice.
I had the Snickers commercial with Rude and Gable.
But it was awful. That's why it was good because it
Made
was
me
so
laugh.
awful.
Yeah.
Poor Bobby Roode.
Right.
The biggest casualty of NXT to the main roster.
Bobby friggin'
It's not even close.
rude. No, it isn't.
That's all for awards. Now it's time for some breaking news. So, did you hear about this?
Yeah. Crazy.
Another name bites the dust. Mustafa Ali is now just Ali.
Ali.
He also changed his name on Twitter and tweeted, Mustafa means the chosen one, with an emphasis on being chosen amongst the people. Name or not, nothing has changed. I fight for the people. I am one of them.
All right, Mustafa. Such a great name.
He was, yeah, it is. Now he's just, what? Okay, all right, we're done there. So it's stupid.
I mean, Cien Almas, another great name.
Yep. Now he's just Andrade.
Yeah.
They only do it to foreigners, you realize, or like you know, like just people that have different names. Like, oh, your
Mustafa
name's-
was born in Ohio.
He
I'm
was.
just kidding.
Oh. Well, but he does have. I mean, he talks like he's born here, so
Yeah.
he probably is.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
Right.
yeah, like I don't. Have they done it to any white people? I don't know.
No.
Like,
Maybe.
could Mojo Rawley lose his last name? Just make him Mojo.
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 Emojo.
Maybe both names.
Yeah.
Both names. Just send him packing.
Yeah.
WWE announced that they are moving their headquarters out of Titan Towers to a new location in Stamford.
Yeah.
Titan Towers has been the home of WWE headquarters since 1985.
Have you ever been there?
No.
I have. It was closed, but I went.
You were outside.
I was outside. Well, we were on the way to New York to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And we stopped there because it's on the way.
Yeah.
And it's like right off the freeway.
I have a strong feeling like that's where they filmed like a lot of No Holds Barred, like in Titan Towers.
And the moon
Like-
landing.
At the moon landing. Like the scenes, you know, were like in the office and Rip shows up. And
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's like this was probably filmed.
I'm sure.
The whole movie
If
was
they've been
filmed-
there since '85.
the whole movie was filmed in Connecticut.
Right.
So yeah, they're out of there. Also, why do I have this in news? That should be rumors. Sorry, we'll get to that in a minute. But Rob Gronkowski and Conor McGregor have both announced their retirement. Gronk's is official, although he could pull a Jason Witten, I guess, and come back. But
So
you know,
could Connor.
well, again, Connor's done this before.
Right.
He's announced his retirement on Twitter before. So no one really knows if this is a negotiating tactic or not. Dana White's acting as if it's real. He's like, yeah, well, he's got so much money. He's made so much money.
He has. He just made $100 million. Why would he fight again? Why would you get punched in the face again when you're rich as hell?
Yeah.
And you could probably do whatever you want.
Right.
He can go work for anybody if he wants to,
Well,
or do whatever you want.
I'm sure he loved it, I guess, but.
Jeez.
But
yeah.
again, he's only fought once since the Mayweather fight. And it's like 2 fights since 2016. I mean, he hasn't fought much anyway. But they've been negotiating for Nate Diaz McGregor 3. So I think it's another negotiating ploy.
Do you really?
Yeah, he's done it before.
Why don't they just back up a truck of money? He's like the only thing that
They already
sells.
do. He wants a piece of
He's
the
bigger than Lesnar,
He
Right.
wants a piece of the company.
and he should probably get it
no, he shouldn't.
What's funny though
Why
is
should he get a piece of the company?
because I
that's
don't
crazy.
see it lasting very long. Once he's gone, Rousey's gone, Lesnar's gone. What's the appeal
They always
of
make
UFC?
new stars. Yeah, they always have new
I think
stars.
it's on the down low.
Before it was him, it was Lesnar.
What's funny is he announced his retirement, and then it also came out he's under investigation over sexual assault accusations in Ireland.
Yeah,
So that's kind of interesting. Yeah,
So if it's real, who has a match in WWE first?
Mojo,
Gronk.
Mojo.
Mojo.
same thing. Mojo
Yeah,
and Gronk.
Gronk's
win the
could
tag
be
titles.
Gronk's could be this year's Mania in the Battle Royal.
Seriously,
You know,
Good.
yeah, I could see him choking Braun.
Yeah.
Also, the Bella Twins have officially announced their retirement from pro wrestling. Let's give them a round of applause.
Whatever.
You deserve it.
And then Nikki's already
To retire.
Can I do the rumor? Nikki's already saying, "Well, I'd come back." So there's that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for retiring, Bella Twins. You can go away now. Can't wait for your Hall of Fame speech next year.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Any other news?
Yeah, I got some news.
Okay.
Anthony Pettis says CM Punk is not giving up on his UFC career. Even though his UFC career is given up on him.
Yes.
He said, quote, he just comes in day after day and gets his butt kicked. He just keeps coming back and showing up, not giving up.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So the interesting thing is he's still under contract with UFC. He signed for a lot of years.
Because
Dana White
they didn't
minds.
know he was going to be like
Although
a joke.
he signed in 2014, so it has to be up soon.
Yeah.
5 years.
Right.
But he's still under contract, so he's still training. He's still getting some pay from the UFC. And they're not releasing him of his contract because they don't want him to fight elsewhere just because of the name. But, like, you know, what are you going to lose out? I mean, he's just going to... If he fights anywhere else, he'll just get his ass beat there. It's not going to... I don't think it would hurt the UFC at this point.
Right,
Why would
exactly.
he fight again? That was a failure. Michael Jordan failed at baseball, came back, and was the greatest basketball player of all time.
Yes.
Hey, Punk, be Michael Jordan.
Yeah, right.
You'd be the biggest thing of all time. He came back.
Also, I don't know who she was telling this to, but Ronda Rousey said that she wanted to do an April Fool's Day joke.
Oh, this was on her YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
On Raw, she wanted to come out and saying that she was pregnant and could no longer be in the main event of WrestleMania.
Which would be next week. Like, they would do it on next week's Raw because that's, you know, April 1st.
Yeah,
Or
and
whatever.
Paul Heyman was like, you're main eventing the show.
Yeah.
She was trying to run this by Paul Heyman.
Well, yeah, he said they're announcing this week that you're going to main event
Yeah,
WrestleMania, so you can't do this.
yeah, so she was like, oh, okay.
And either way, you can't do that anyway.
Either way, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Are you insane?
Right.
As an April Fool's joke and pay it off like 2 minutes later? Why not?
It was stupid.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, Braun Strowman
Don't talk about my vagina.
Yeah. Spoke to, I guess, Flex. I don't know if that's a magazine or a website. Anyway, he talks about how he lost weight. He's cutting the fat and trying to get ripped because he doesn't want another injury to affect his work. And he believes last year ruined his momentum because he got injured.
Yeah.
Now he has to start at the bottom.
That's what ruined his momentum.
Right.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
also mentioned he felt like he let Vince McMahon down by being injured.
He did.
Okay. You allowed them to make a joke out of you.
Well, plus, he's got to stay healthy for at least, like, I think 6 more years when Nicholas graduates high school.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's
Okay.
got to, you know, he can't retire.
Yeah.
Also, Bray Wyatt got a haircut. So he has
looks
a
like
new look.
Braun or something.
Kind of like actually, yeah, he has that. He has Braun's haircut.
Yeah.
It's just in the middle.
But
Really?
with dreadlocks.
Yeah, with dreadlocks.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I expect him to show up the night after Mania.
right.
Sure.
Like they like to do their returns.
Right.
Yep.
Should we go to rumors?
Sure.
Yes.
All right. Rumors! Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe.
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet.
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance.
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed.
So Dave Meltzer is reporting that The Undertaker will be performing not at WrestleMania, but at WWE's next show in Saudi Arabia on May 3rd. So this guy skips WrestleMania,
Yes.
Yeah.
but he'll perform for Saudi Arabia.
Get
Saudi
that Saudi money.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
It's your second favorite wrestler.
No, it's not. Not
Third.
anymore.
Who was your
my
favorite
first
growing up?
ever.
He was your first crush.
12.
He was my first crush. Yeah. But no, okay, first of all, obviously we all agree that he should be retired anyway, should be wrestling. But in his mind, he won't wrestle in America. He's going to only wrestle in Saudi Arabia because that's where the most money is.
I guess so.
No idea.
That's
I think it's
horseshit.
Why is WWE agreeing to this? Oh yeah, we'll take him. He'll wrestle. He's so old.
Because they do whatever Saudi wants because they're paying them so much money.
Yeah.
They do. That's why they're currently unfreezing Warrior right now.
Thawing him
They're
out.
thawing him out, yeah.
Yeah.
So I heard they have to put his head back, to put all the pieces back together. It's really complicated.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Also, Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch have been spotted together at multiple locations with pictures of them very close.
Very close.
There's one where they're almost holding hands.
Yeah.
Almost.
So if this is true, that's definitely WWE's hottest couple, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Is there any other couples?
I mean, Miz and Maurice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, also, Pro Wrestling Sheet is reporting that WWE has offered Becky Lynch a new multi-year contract.
Sure.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Good for her.
So I'm curious as to what that'll be now that they're main eventing. If you're
Right.
main eventing WrestleMania, you'd at least have to pay her close to what the
Zack
top,
Ryder
the top-
makes.
Zack Ryder. But if the women are going to main event Mania, obviously Ronda makes $5 million.
Right.
But when we saw that, Charlotte and Becky don't make anywhere close to the top guys. But if they're going to main event the show,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll see when that comes out. They're a public
We shall see.
company. Also, PW Insiders reporting that Cody Rhodes has filed trademarks of names that his father created, like Battle Bowl, Bunkhouse Stampede, and Bash at the Beach.
So the WWE doesn't own that right now?
I guess they don't own the trademark.
They let it lapse. They don't give a damn about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Makes sense.
that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Any other rumors?
No, sir.
No.
Well, then it's trivia time.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Okay. So last year, Seth Rollins won the IC title.
True.
He had also won the WWE title at another WrestleMania. Only 2 other guys have done this. Can you name them?
Only 2 other guys have won the IC title and
the WWE title.
the WWE title
At
at
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. Okay, so Ultimate Warrior.
No.
Never mind.
No, he didn't win the IC title at Mania.
Macho Man?
No. He won the IC title on a weekday show. No.
2 other men.
Yeah. Shouldn't be
Shawn Michaels?
too hard. No.
No? Okay.
No.
He was the
Those are
IC.
great, answers. Those are probably what I'd be guessing right now.
Edge?
Nope.
No,
Kurt
Edge
Angle?
never won Edge.
Nope.
Kurt Angle.
Did Kurt ever have the IC strap? Because he was
He
like
did.
the champ
He-
within a year, right?
He had the European and IC at the same time.
and then he became champ a few months later.
Yeah, he did.
Damn, they were throwing gold at that man.
They were.
Triple H?
Nope.
No.
Let's see if I can give hints. One is still around. One is not still around.
Jeff Hardy? No, he didn't
No.
win at Mania.
Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan is
Nice,
one.
nice one.
Yeah.
All right, I guess this.
And he won the WWE first, and then
So
the IC.
stupid.
just like Seth Rollins.
Just like Seth Rollins. This
Did
guy
this
won him
person-
in order because he's from the past.
The past.
How far into the past?
He's from the past.
He's still alive.
He's still.
That just eliminated like 40
So
people.
I think only Hulk Hogan's the only one that's possible. No, he never won the IC title.
Kane? No, Kane.
Kane, no.
That's funny.
Fudge. Ric Flair?
No.
No, he didn't. I'm sorry, that's stupid. He didn't win.
Well, he won the IC title at an old age, but it wasn't at Mania.
And he won the WWE title at
The Rumble.
Rumble. Oh.
I'm trying to think of a hint.
No, it's not him either.
On a final hint, it's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, no, hold on. Hold on.
One more guess each if you want, and then I'll do the hint.
The Rock?
No.
Stone Cold.
No. The final hint is his name was mentioned tonight at some point.
On SmackDown?
Or on the podcast?
No, I mean on the podcast.
Oh, Jesus.
And on Raw.
On Raw?
I think on both.
Bret Hart?
Bret Hart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
The Hitman. Hey, Hitman.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So Bret Hart and Daniel Bryan.
I won.
And Seth Rollins.
You won.
I won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I wanted to say it.
Congratulations.
Oh, you came up with both.
Yeah, I did.
Oh. Sorry. Yeah, it was a contest, and Eric won 2-0.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
It's very clammy. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's all for trivia. All right, let's get into some fan questions.
Yeah, let's do this, man.
Moving on.
Pulling up some fan
Pull 'em up. Pull 'em out.
questions. Matt Avery, why does Vince hate every woman that's not Ronda, Becky, or Charlotte?
We don't know, but he does.
Trace Browning, why do you think WWE injected the Charlotte Becky Ronda feud with poison?
Because thought he was helping us,
Yeah.
and he wasn't.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Send me that.
Okay.
It's a picture of Asuka.
It's on the group.
She's one of the fallen.
I can see, though, now that
Avengers.
it's the main event of WrestleMania, I can see them needing both titles in that match. And they're both up for grabs. Mm-hmm. Just the way they did it was just weird. And now Charlotte has a championship match. And no one knew about it, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's weird.
She's not
At
going
least give us a reason.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's because Vince loves her.
Right.
Nadir, who do you guys think is the next wrestler to lose a part of his name? I think Nakamura.
Yeah.
Like, what's a shinsaki?
That's a good one.
Shinsaki? What is that? That sounds dirty.
Goes to your foreigner.
Samoa Joe.
What, just Samoa?
Just Joe.
Here he comes, Samoa.
Here comes Joe.
Here comes
That's
Samoa.
what the crowd chants anyway.
Yeah.
Don't stop saying Randy.
Kevin
Yeah.
Key, what in the blue hell is happening? That's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joey Montez, why isn't Dean Ambrose getting a farewell tour? He is. It happens. He
McIntyre.
dies every week to
Every week,
McIntyre.
yeah.
He dies. Jordan Wermiger.
I don't think he's leaving.
You keep saying that. Sure.
But we'll see.
Well, maybe, maybe he's not.
Yeah.
Jordan Wermiger, did you guys see Rowan's face on the WWE truck? Eric fucking Rowan, was everyone else unavailable that day? I want to see this picture. Send it to me.
Right.
I want to see his
Yeah,
face.
but they've
on
had
the
some
truck.
weird names. Like, they've had different people on there.
No
where
one
you're
like,
what?
I mean, that's just insane.
That is insane.
Jay Benjamin, with as much talent as WWE keeps signing and has in NXT, do you think it'll be a mistake in the long run to end the brand split again? Especially as SmackDown prepares to transition to a complete separate network from Raw.
I think they should keep the brand split.
It is a bland split.
It is a bland split for
split.
sure.
Yeah.
You can't combine them again because then you've got
No.
Well, you keep
too many wrestlers.
You keep breaking the rules though, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, this week it doesn't. There's no brand split this week. No, it's fine.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. This like I halfway expected the revival to be in that tag gauntlet.
Right. Sure. Just throwing champs at them.
Right.
Eddie Weathers, what could WWE do to bury Asuka more? That seems to be the goal. How bad can we make it?
Put her in a handicap buried alive match.
No. Here's how. Put her in the women's battle royal and she's the first eliminated.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
By
that's
like
it.
Tori
Tori Wilson.
No, the other Tory.
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
That one.
The DX
Tory.
story, yeah.
She totally fucked over Kane.
Or Lana. Or any of them.
Yeah.
Kyle Foxton, now that Roman is being cheered, will we still get the Roman-inspired line on the Raw after Mania of they cheer who they normally boo and they boo who they normally cheer?
No, we won't.
No, we won't this year.
You
think no?
Unless they boo him.
It was like they did it for like 3 years.
That was only to protect Joman.
Joman.
All right, that'd be interesting. That's wow.
Joman
Almost want to wager that. Yeah. Ronnie Raygun with the shortening to Ali. How long till everyone is shortened to one syllable?
I give it like 3 months.
Oh, there goes.
Here comes.
And don't forget. Ha!
Oh, look. The new WWE champion, Seth. That's it.
And Brock. Seth versus Brock.
Yeah. Jack Pascaloni, any chance they'll throw both women's titles up for grabs at Mania? If so, does this change the outcome of the match at all?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, and then no.
This is what I've wanted.
and no.
I want Becky to have both. Steven Vellante, hey guys, before my question, just want to say keep up the great work. It's been officially 1 year since I started listening and haven't looked back since. Thank you. My question is, Pushfire Barry, Rob Gronkowski's next career path, WWE, all AEW, or the XFL?
Oh my God, I have this. Well,
Go.
I'm firing AEW because that's not going to happen.
That's a t-shirt company.
I'll bury WWE and push XFL.
I would do
XFL.
the same thing.
He'll be the quarterback of the Houston team.
Yes.
Yeah. Andrew Kolsar, if you could recard Mania, what would you change? How about one match? Change one match. What would you change?
I would take the SmackDown Women's title off Charlotte and have Asuka defend it against somebody. Lacey Evans.
You wouldn't take Charlotte out of the triple threat?
Or that's what I would do.
I knew that's, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Mike Dawes, why does WWE hate first and last names? I don't know.
There's really no...
know.
Because maybe Vince hates
Andrade
his lot name.
Cien
I really don't
Mustafa
understand.
Ali.
Mustafa Ali is not even hard to say.
No.
So I don't know what Vince is thinking. No one
Right.
does. You're going to quit? What are you going to quit?
Vince is like the Bobs on Office Space. Sam, not gonna work here anymore.
David Schweizer Boylick, Colin and Michael entering the Battle Royal just when you think Nicholas winning the tag titles was the worst thing to happen at Mania. What good can come of this? Yeah, like maybe they all...
That Braun Strowman will pick them up by their necks and throw them out at the same time.
Well, they're actors. They're not stuntmen. Like,
No.
I don't think they're going to hurt them.
No.
I think it's going to be horrible.
Maybe that he'll win the Rumble and hold them up in victory and they're all friends and they'll make out. It'll be great.
God.
You're gonna get this tongue. And then Colin just swallows it, and then
Stop.
Scarlett Johansson snaps her fingers and disintegrates. Jesus. Vince McMahon, what the actual fuck is the point of Asuka dropping the title to Charlotte? I don't know. You did it, Vince.
Yeah, Vince.
Why'd you do it, Vince?
Yeah.
J.R. Spires, what are the odds of Paige here staying with WWE after the DVD release of Fighting With My Family?
I would say like 2%.
Yeah.
Like the next day?
With extra bonus content of...
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
It'll be
my
the number
God.
one selling DVD of all time.
Yeah.
By the way, quick side note, do people still buy DVDs?
No. I used to buy WrestleMania every year. I haven't bought it in like
I
8
still
years.
buy some Blu-rays when it's like a movie I really love.
Last Blu-ray I bought was Infinity War.
I bought...
Mainly for the digital copy.
I think my last one was Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Yeah. Or Deadpool 2 was the last one.
Yeah. All right.
Crail Johnson, I don't know. I like to collect those.
Yeah.
Like, not all Blu-rays, but like just the ones that are like my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Crail Johnson, reviewing Joe's past Lock of the Century picks for WrestleMania. At WrestleMania.
Hold on. There's no
This is so
confirmation
great.
of these.
This is
No
so great.
confirmation.
This is so good.
Go.
WrestleMania 31, Joe said Sting over Triple H, Lock of the Century.
It was.
WrestleMania 32, AJ Styles over Chris Jericho, Lock of the Century. WrestleMania 33, Baron Corbin over Dean Ambrose, Lock of the Century.
Why would I say that one?
We all thought that one.
We did?
Yeah. But then it was pre-show and Ambrose won. Enzo and Cass winning the Raw tag titles at WrestleMania 34.
Fucking lock.
Lock of the century.
Yeah, and then the Hardy Boys.
The
came
Hardy
back.
Boys showed up.
How could I have known this?
Also WrestleMania 34, Shinsuke over AJ, Asuka over Charlotte. With this being said, what are Joe's lock of the century picks for WrestleMania 35?
That's next week.
Here are my locks.
Yeah, here we go.
Seth over Brock, lock of the century. Becky, lock of the century. Kofi, match isn't even around technically yet. Lock of the century. I'll take Finn Balor with the Demon.
Yeah.
Lock of the century. I'll take Miz over Shane for sure. Triple lock of the century. Triple stamp it.
Roman Reigns over McIntyre.
Oh my God. Cancer survivor. Quadruple stamp it. Put your house on it. Lock of the century. So there they are.
This is going to be, Krail.
That's the first half of my locks of the century.
Krail's-
Tune in next week for my second half locks of the century. For
Krail Johnson's going to have a great question, the podcast after Mania.
Yeah.
Nathan Warren, when WWE finally shortens Ricochet's name, should they go with Rico or Shay?
Rico, for sure.
That's so great.
And Andy Piccone, Push Fireberry, Rollins winning at Mania, Kofi winning at Mania, and Becky winning at Mania.
Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one.
I'll let you take
At
it.
this point,
Because they're all lock of the century.
at this
They're all
point,
locks.
I would push Kofi.
Yeah.
I would bury Becky, and I'd fire Seth right now.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
But Seth beating Lesnar is almost the most important one because it gets the title off a part-timer.
But they've set up Kofi on a T.
They have.
And Becky can win both titles now.
Yeah.
You can't end the show without the face winning. You can't.
Well,
Were you there
did you
last
just
year?
bury that one or fire it?
First of all, yes, and it was awful, and we wanted to.
Didn't you
Yeah.
just bury it or fire it?
I buried it because
Yeah.
I think Kofi winning is the most important. Just to answer the question.
Mitch Tarr, should the WWE net? I mean, Becky got such a huge ovation on Raw. Clearly, like, she's still the most over of anyone. I mean, they were in Boston, but
Kind of freaking out about Kofi now, though.
yeah. But
kinda
those We
are.
Want Becky chants were crazy. They were in Boston, so it's a good crowd. But
Yeah.
And then Mitch Tarr, should the WWE Network add a download feature so you could download pay-per-views and watch offline? They're not going to do that.
That would be nice.
They're not going to do that. They want you to keep the network, so you have to keep. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like-
no,
But
like-
streaming's at an all-time high. Like it's not
you
that
can't download Netflix show and then quit Netflix and still access them. You can't on the
you
Netflix
could.
app. You can't download it and then quit Netflix and still have access
well,
to
no,
it.
of course,
no,
no.
no, no.
So
But
you
that's
could
what he's-
download their stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't
some
know
stuff,
that.
and watch it offline.
'Cause when I
That's
go
what
on
he's
airplanes,
talking
I do
about.
that.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
that's
then-
what he's talking about.
I guess they should. Yeah.
That wouldn't be so bad.
Damien Kite, Damien Kitt. What about a fatal four-way hair versus hair match with Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, and Elias? The loser must shave his goatee too.
How about
Ooh,
no? How about no?
and their eyebrows.
And they're
And their eyebrows.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's all for fan questions.
All right.
Next week is very important
Yes.
because we have to predict, I think,
Wrestle
17, 43 matches next week.
78 matches.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
And we don't even know if we're going to be doing the sheet for all of them.
Locks of the
And
centuries.
if Joe's picking all of his locks of the centuries, he's already out. I don't know. Eric, I feel, is going to do the same thing. He's already out. So, not to quote Paul Heyman, but spoiler alert, Andrew wins.
No.
See you next week.
No.
like the show on.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Until then, make sure you subscribe to our podcast. Give us a 5-star review. Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. We have t-shirts at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling for just $19.89. You can become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling for exclusive rewards and recaps you can't get anywhere else. What are you guys laughing
Joe is
at?
just
NXT.
like yes on Facebook.
on the NXT podcast, since it's Patreon exclusive, we don't end it really. We
Right.
just go, and that's the show. Goodbye.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I think that's why he's used to doing
Right.
it.
But
This-
most
this show
importantly-
has like a signature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, see on my notes, I like had it here, and I didn't
Yeah.
see it.
No.
But yeah, you would think by now I'd remember it.
And they recorded.
But most,
This,
oh shit,
this is, yeah.
no. But most importantly, if you're in New York,
Yes.
If you're around New York,
If you're within 13 hours of New York.
WrestleMania weekend,
if you know of New York,
Saturday night in Brooklyn at Black Horse Pub,
New York.
New York. I don't know what you're
so
take it
good.
away, idiots.
All right, so yes, if you are
Color
in the New York
commentary.
area,
Yes.
Saturday night,
Saturday night.
April 6th,
April 6th.
New York, 11 p.m.,
It's fun.
the Black Horse Pub,
Yep.
Brooklyn. We will be there.
Yeah.
We will be hanging out.
Yeah.
We'll be eating pizza. We'll be drinking beer or liquor
We
or whatever.
will be limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a guns.
Yeah,
If you buy me a beer.
yeah.
Only if you.
We'll take pictures. You know,
Drunk
Andrew
Flair
will
will
do.
be there. Stone Cold will be there.
Whoever Eric does will
Beefy
be there.
Joe will be there, I believe,
Sure.
with his beef.
Okay,
Yeah. Big old beef.
big
And you might bring one of those sausages, too, that you use in the ring.
Bazinga.
We'll see you guys in New York.
Please RSVP on
Please
Facebook.
RSVP.
Facebook.com
Yeah.
Share it.
wrestling.
Share it if you have friends that are going to Mania.
Share it.
Yeah. All right.
And
later.
we'll see you next week. Andrew wins.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. His drunk Ric Flair's pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Every certain was loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric, yeah, we'll push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Always kill
Lashley.